Hi everyone! Welcome to AJ Starlet Nation! So today I will be telling you guys some tips on Animal Jam minigames. So let us start. So the first game we're going to play is Scooped. Match the ice cream cone in the middle by tapping the correct flavors and toppings. Remember to start at the bottom and work your way up. So my first tip for you all is just to try to memorize where all the ice cream flavors are and where the toppings are. Whoops. And that way you could just tap where they are and not needing to look for it and stop for a minute. You could just tap the sprinkles and you know where the sprinkles are. Tap the chocolate flavored ice cream and you know where it is. And so that's how I can get it really fast. And I am definitely not perfect at this game, but it's one of my See, I just messed up right there. It's one of my favorite games. But yeah, so that's my main tip for this, is just try to memorize where everything is. I did get second place on this, but I did won the one before this one. Practice makes perfect. So the next game we're going to be playing is, drumroll please, Stack Attack! Tap the cake pieces when they are centered on the stack to create the highest stack as possible before time runs out. To avoid a cakester fee, keep the cake pieces as centered as possible. So there's a few ways you can go with this. So I'm gonna play this game with my friend Spooky Potato 96. Shout out to Spooky Potato 96. We're going to be playing this game a couple of times and I'm gonna show you different ways you can play this game. So one of the ways you can do it is you can try to go as perfect as possible, and the more perfect and straight the cake is, the more gems you'll probably get. So that's 2 points. You can get accuracy and the most amount of gems. And yeah, so this is the first way we'll do it. I think Spooky Potato is winning on this one though, so I can show you another way you can do it. So Spooky Potato is not worrying how straight the cake stack is, more about how high they can get it at. So the next game, I'm going to try to do that. Yes, they won. Congratulations, Spooky Potato, but I'm going to beat you the next game. Okay, so now I'm going to try what they did and just going as fast as possible. And on the first few cake stacks that you do, it goes kind of slower, so you can just chill for a minute. But then it gets faster and faster. And so then you can just do it as fast as you can. And so if your stack is really straight, you could get a lot of gems. But also if your cake stack is really tall, you can also get a lot of gems. Like you see that line right there, those lines? If you go past that, you get 15 gems from that. So that's another extra point from going really fast. Yes, because there is height, accuracy, and then total gems. So as long as you get two of those down, you could win. See, I got the highest, they got the accuracy down, it's the most perfect, but I got total gems and height, so I'm the winner! Good game! All these games are really fun. So the next game we're going to be doing is, let's do Beachside Blitz. So for this game, all you have to do is just avoid the phantoms. Don't let the phantoms push you into the water, which is kind of hard. But here's my first tip. This is pretty much going to be my only tip, actually. So yeah, what we're going to do, what I recommend, is try to stay in the middle. Not too much to the right, not too much to the left, just in the middle, because if you go too much towards the right, it's going to be hard to see when a phantom is coming like this, and then it gets hard to turn around, and then it looks like as if you're about to go into the water. But yeah, and try not to go too much to the left, because then the phantoms are more likely to push you in the water. Good game, I won. Yeah, this game is pretty hard, but my speech. Practice makes perfect. So the next game we're going to be doing is Jama Derby. So I'm selecting the first one, and Yeah, ready, set, go! Okay, so my tip for this game is, you see the horseshoe? Wait to use these carrots, which are basically boosters. They make you go faster. Wait to use them until you're halfway through the race. So you see the horseshoe, and okay, we're about halfway, so we could use them now. There we go. We're zooming across the race, and I just keep tapping on them. And yeah, we're basically almost done with the race. I keep going through puddles though. And finished! Yay! Okay, so now Spooky Potato is going to pick out a level. And yeah, waiting for other horses. Oh cool, they picked out level 2. So this next tip I'm going to be showing you guys is about the bigger and harder jumps. So once I need to jump over a big puddle or a big flower patch, I will turn it into slow motion and tell you the best way to jump over them. So the flower petals on the floor, that's where you can start the jump, and then that's where you can end the jump, and you won't slow down even though you stepped on the petals. I really hope that makes sense. I will explain it again the next time we need to jump over a big obstacle. But right now I'm using the carrots. Okay, so right here, right where the gray petals start, you jump. And you won't slow down. For example, the mud right here, you could still step on the mud, but as long as you're stepping on the lighter part of the mud, like the very beginning of the mud. And you won't slow down even though you're stepping on the mud. I really hope that makes sense. I really don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I'm doing the best I can. So remember, you can still step on part of the obstacles without slowing down from the obstacle as long as it's from the very beginning of the obstacle. So this one is the hardest level. This one I just say good luck to ya. It's pretty difficult, but I try my best. Okay, so right when I go at the halfway point, that's when I'll use all my carrots. I'm slowing down. I jumped too soon. I need to jump at the very beginning of the obstacle, not too far away from the obstacle. Okay, well now I'm using my carrots. I used it all up. It's just so hard. Okay, I'm really trying. Okay, I'm slowing down. And I still won. That's really cool. Good game. Alright. So the next game we're going to be playing is Poppin'. Tap balloons of your color to pop them. Pop as many of your balloons as you can and try not to pop any of the other jammers. And be sure to watch out for phantom bombs. So for this mini game, I mostly focus on my color balloon, but I do sometimes pop the other jammers' balloons on purpose, because this means it would be harder for them to pop their color balloons to get points because I keep stealing them. It sounds a little bit mean, but it is a tip I do. And yeah, so that's the main tip I do for this game. I don't always steal the balloons, but sometimes I do. Okay, so now I'm gonna play again, except this one's gonna be in lightning speed. That was very fun. The next game we're going to be playing is Kingpin. Tap to stop the ball aimer, then swipe up towards the pins to bowl your ball. Knock down all the pins at once to get an extra point. So this is going to be in fast motion until I can show you my tip. So my tip for this game is to try to aim towards the middle. Try to go as centered as possible, because the more centered you are, the more pins you can knock down. Yay! Good game. I'm gonna put good game. Yay! So the next game we're going to be playing is trivia. Okay, what are baby wolves called? They are called pups. Yay! Which of the following is not a color of the flamingo flower? I think, yeah, yellow. Yay! I keep saying yay. The hibiscus flower can be made into a type of tea, I think? Yes, it is tea. Which ocean was once called the Frozen Ocean? I don't know. Pandas like to climb trees. Honestly, I don't really have a specific tip for this trivia game. It just takes practice. So the next game we're going to be playing is Supercube. Swipe to rotate the cube and see all sides. Tap pairs matching icons to collect the most matching icons to win. So this game I still need a little bit more practice on. I don't really have much tips for this except for practice, just like the trivia game. And yeah, so let's just switch this to fast motion. Good game! They won just by 2 points! So now we're going to be playing Logjammer. Tap to the right or left of your tree as quickly as you can to chop out a log. Collect gems and watch out for obstacles that will slow you down. The jammer with the most logs when the time runs out wins. So this is one of my favorite mini games. I really liked the game Scooped, but this is my all-time favorite mini game. I don't really have tips for this one. It just really takes practice. I've practiced this so many times and I'm pretty good at it, but I haven't mastered it yet. Sometimes I crash. But yeah, so I'm just gonna stop talking so I can concentrate. First place! Yay! So the next game we're going to be playing is checkers. Tap one of your pieces, then tap a black square next to it to move it. Jump over your opponent's pieces to capture them. Capture all your opponent's pieces to win. So what I recommend for this game is trying to move the bottom row of checkered pieces as little as possible. Because your opponent is going to try to go on the bottom row and they become king if they go on the bottom row and then they become stronger than you. So you don't want that to happen. So let's just move all this into fast motion until I can show you when you actually should move the bottom row of your checkered pieces. It's really hard for me to explain it for some reason. Okay, so here, I kept my pieces on the bottom row for as long as possible and then I was able to jump their pieces. When I say jump, I really mean capture. I just say jump because it looks like the checkered piece is jumping over the opponent's piece. I'm really hoping I'm explaining this okay. I'm not always the best explainer, but I won! Yay! Yay, I won first place. So the next game we're going to be doing is marbles. So tap and drag to aim your marble. Release to shoot. Knock all your marbles out of the circle to win. So what I recommend for this game is taking out 2 marbles at a time instead of 1. I'm gonna try this right now. I took out one of mine, but I also took out one of theirs. Whoops. It's tricky at first, but as the game goes on, it starts getting easier and easier to get 2 of your own marbles. At least, usually it is. But I see a perfect thing right here to try to get 2 of mine. So I'm gonna go right here, aim, and yay, I got 2 of my marbles. So now it is their turn. I'm just waiting for them to go. Where are they going to go? Are they gonna try to get 2 as well? Oh, they only got 1. It looks like they were trying to get 2 though. Okay, I see a perfect way to get 2 right there. Yay! So now I only need 1 more marble. Okay, what's gonna be their next move? Oh, they ended up getting mine. Yay! Good game. So that is it for today, everyone. I really hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye! And one more thing. Stay swag.